Right there. Burn my walls.
We're over at Paul's house right now. So that's actually the little ADU, additional dwelling unit he's building. And he's a little salty that the city and county made him put sprinklers in there because he's using his SIPS panels and they're pretty fire resistant. So he wanted to do a little torching thing today just to show how fire resistant they are. So we're gonna do that, and I'll let him kind of explain what the SIPS panels are, how they work. Maybe you go in there and...
Sure, yeah, sure. Come. Okay, so these are SIP panels. The word SIP stands for Structural Insulated Panels. So with these panels, you don't need wood framing, rebar, or concrete, or anything like that because they're structural. You can go up 3 levels high with this without any of those wood framing, rebar, and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I love this product. And what I'm gonna talk about today is ADUs. This above me is Hawaii's very first ADU that's disaster resistant. ADU stands for Accessory Dwelling Unit. I got my permits. You can barely see them in the window there. So it's all legal. Okay? But we're going to talk about these SIP panels. They come in the size of a piece of like drywall, 4x8. And I cut the piece off for this demonstration. This is a foam, so it's insulated. And we use magnesium oxide board for this project. Magnesium oxide board is non-combustible. So that's why I'm so mad at the city and county for making me use sprinklers. This stuff cannot be lit on fire, and I'm going to prove it today. And it's adding a few $1,000s to my project, so I'm a little salty. Thank you for that word. But anyway, before we go up the stairs, I want to show you how this thing goes together. Boy Scouts can do this. Trust me. We use Boy Scouts when we learn about this. All you need to do is put a piece of 2x4 or 2x6, bolt it into the slab of whatever your project is, and the SIP panels simply fits right over that, like this. Okay, that's it. And then you screw it every 6 inches. You put a screw there. Every 6 inches, you put a screw going up as well. And if you want to connect 2 SIP panels, you put another 2x6 or 2x4 right here. And you connect another SIP panel. And then you put screws in it. This makes the whole structure monolithic. Means it becomes one with the foundation. So earthquakes, fire, high wind, termites don't like this stuff. It's perfect for Hawaii. The wind rating, we've had this tested up to 200 miles an hour wind. So it's more like 600 miles an hour, but we have to say 200. Wind does not take this down. Earthquakes, most buildings will collapse at 6 or 7 on the Richter scale. We've had this tested up to 21. Okay, so the whole earth would fall apart before this thing will fall apart. I'm not exaggerating. Okay, so anyway, so I want to take you up to the actual project now, and you can see how strong this house is. We're going to do a few demonstrations for you. Okay. Okay, so here you have it. This wall separating my 2 bedrooms is made out of SIPS. You see, it's got screws in it on the top and the bottom, every 6 inches apart. What I'm going to do is demonstrate. In fact, I'm going to let Jeremy demonstrate a little bit. So here's a hammer. Okay, this is my house. I'm in debt with this thing, so I'm trusting that nothing's going to happen. So I want you to take the hammer and just start pounding on the walls here. Little indentations, but the integrity is not compromised. Okay? That's the hammer test. Alright? You try that with drywall and tell me what's going to happen. Alright? But here's the fun part now. Jeremy, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, for sure.
Remember, this thing spits out about 5,000 BTUs of heat. Okay, the gas is on. Put your goggles on. No problem. All right, right there. Burn my walls.
Wow.
So my message to the city and county, why are you making me put fire sprinklers in a fireproof house? Doesn't make sense. Please reconsider.